my name is Jobby, and we're looking at the GONG Gipsy Danger from Pacific Rim. That's the Gypsy Danger by Gong on JobbytheHong. Check out my new song. If you don't like it, you can suck my dong. And this might just be the best Pacific Rim figure ever. At least at the time I played with it on my Just Playing stream on Jobby2. Like, comment, subscribe. So what makes this Gypsy Danger so special and fun? Links in the description. Thanks for using my code Jobby at Gundamit.com. We've been talking a lot about Pacific Rim recently. I should make a playlist. We're so back. And Whatnot is back to give us some great deals. If you follow me on Whatnot, you'll be automatically entered to win $500 in Whatnot credit. That's more than enough to buy a few of these Transformers figures. Remember Transformers? Whatnot is the #1 live stream shopping app where you can buy, sell, or auction so many different categories of items. Pokemon cards, sports cards, toys, Legos, Funko Pops, electronics, tools, coins, and so much more. Even snacks, candy, meat, and seafood. All you gotta do is pop into one of their thousands of live streams, swipe that yellow bar, and there you go. That G1 Megatron I bought last time arrived really quickly and in great condition. So this is a fun and legit way to get potentially great deals. But if you don't feel like tuning into a live stream and being perceived, plenty of sellers have a buy now option. So use my link in the description or scan this QR code to get $15 off your first purchase anywhere on the app. Again, scan the QR code on screen or click the link in the description to see for yourself all the cool stuff you could buy and whatnot. Right out of this simple but elegant box, what? It's not as small as the Flame Toys Gypsy, but I still feel catfish. The shoulder pads and the head are detached out of the box, so just pop that into this ball joint. And the panels around the neck shift when you pull back on this hood piece, which gives the impression that it locks into place, just like the movie. On the topic of movie accuracy, holy moly, the painting and sculpting on this figure is amazing. Now this is what a screen-accurate Gypsy Danger should look like, and not Ling Ji-hun's Blueberry. Check out that double review, by the way. We are getting back-to-back Gypsy bangers. The panel lines, the decals, all of that internal mechanical detail. Although, is it missing just a tiny bit of mechanical painting? I could swear there should be some gold accents here. But the back actually does have those gold accents, allowing for some beautiful back shots. And despite how great it looks, I also think the weathering is a little underdone. Still too clean for my taste. I wouldn't be so nitpicky if, why? Well, before you attach the head, make sure that plastic tab was pulled out, and that tab does mean that batteries are included. Shove your fingers into her eyes and fucking Christ. This bright-ass light brings the already amazing head sculpt to life. There's even more light-up features, and these included plasma cannons. Sorry, I meant plasma casters, fake fan. And batteries are also included for these. And for the other electronic feature, the price is starting to make a little more sense. And now, that final electronic feature, the reason why I got this thing in the first place. It might seem immature, it might not even fully justify the cost. But when I push this cleverly hidden button, I no longer care about money. That is indeed a motorized nuclear reactor. This feature is amazing! Not sure if you know this, but I kind of have a thing for spinning. And as far as I know, all the electronic features stay on for as long as you want. So if you found a way to hook this figure up to power, I never soyed this hard in my life. But let's not kill the batteries and turn that off for now. And talk about the rest of the accessories. Split open the forearms to plug in the obligatory chain swords, which are fully flexible thanks to some bendy wire. Boing! You also get a pair of solidified swords, a pair of effect parts that plug right into the elbows, which of course allows you to elbow rocket. Should have been another light up feature, not to be a spoiled bitch. And of course, you don't get a cargo ship or shipping containers. At this point, I'm fully gaslit, but I can't quite wash away that. At least you get a base, some assembly required, has the name sculpted on, and the back of the base could store all the extra bits. Well, most of them should have had 2 extra slots for the elbow rockets, come on. And finally, a Hot Toy style bendable metal rod, which screws right in to 2 places. It's fully adjustable. Screw this piece tight to lock it into place. And to get it attached, all you gotta do is reveal Gypsy's haul. And this stand does a great job at supporting the figure's weight. Pretty impressive considering the figure's heft. There's an insane amount of die-cast metal here. The entire internal structure seems to be made of the stuff. And not to mention, this thing is solid! For the most part, for a mecha toy with this much metal, I'll always prefer ratchet joints.
But Jobby, don't ratchet joints prevent a figure from being insanely articulated?
I mean, sure, except this figure isn't insanely articulated. That ball joint at the head barely functions as a swivel. At first I thought I misassembled it, but the instructions confirmed that it can only look 20 degrees to each side. I doubt this is movie accurate, but I could be wrong, let me know. At least there's more range in the rest of her Poseability. If you pull back the hood piece, that makes it easier to get her to look up that far and down that far, not that much. Hinge joint at the little wings, butterfly joint, nice shifting armor there, rotation at the shoulder pad extends, swivel here, arm moves out, bicep swivel, double bend at the elbow, which reveals some more internal detail, hinge joint at the wrist, ball joint at the wrist, every ball joint can be a swivel, hinge joint at the thumb, ball joint at the base of all the fingers, every ball joint can be, and a hinge joint at each of the fingers individually articulated, chest swivel, little bit of side to side, and an ab crunch, which looks great from the back. I'm telling you, beautiful back shot. And if you're wondering, the articulation does not get in the way of the motor at all. Waist swivel, hip can shift downward, which allows for a high kick. Could even do a full rotation. Hip panels can extend and shift down to accommodate a beautiful spread. Thigh swivel, double bend at the knee. Check out all those shifting armor parts. Hinge joint at the ankle swivel, 2 toe bends, and a kind of weak pivot. Poseability here is pretty good. Besides the questionable head, this figure can pretty much do what she can in the movie. And when you get into some really dynamic action poses with the lights turned on, god damn, I'm gonna need a bigger jar. Size comparison time. Here's Figma Madoka Kaname, Haya Toys Godzilla, Magic Square Light of Peace Not Optimus Prime, The Flame Toys and GONG Gipsy Danger, the Solo Chogokin Gypsy, and my previous Pacific Rim double review, the Heavy Mecha Crimson Typhoon and Cherno Alpha. Even with my nitpicks, this is a fantastic piece that's still the best Pacific Rim figure ever. Right? Definitely my favorite figure of my favorite Jaeger, and there's no way it could be topped. Oh. It's bigger, cheaper, and has a cargo ship. Forget the Pacific Rim playlist, Gypsy Danger playlist coming soon. Thanks for watching my reviews this month, and thanks to all my members and patrons. All you mid-tier members will scroll on screen while I shout out all you high-tier members. Starting with my leader class members: Nugget, SMTT, Austin Mangus, Pan Indoor, Jonathan Coco, God of all Galax, Lawrence Matthew, Krisky, Lag, Gazi Asker 76, Scott Luza, It's a Zeus, Dim Sum Garbage, Depressed Tomioka, Nathalia Edward, Ritofin, Soggy Soup, Blas, Mothman, Lulu, Red Hat Pat, Squardzilla, Definitely Not John, Andy Royd, K Zen Nick Flasket, Scarlet Scout 259, Joseph Leroy, Kristen Logie, Cam After Dark, Meep, Jamie Chung, Shade CLW, Phonosaurus Rex, Izumi Meowmra, Victor Holiday, KB7623, Swagapotamus, Sundown 268YT, Phoenix Logie, Just Mark Mike Sell, The Amazing Jack, Benjamin Nguyen, Ringo Blingus, Devastating Issue, Drummer Boy 0130, Daggers Boy, Boxhead, The Uncle Show, Rick's Changer, Puppy Nickel, Yeetus McBeatus 420, Breakaway TA, Kana Candy, Saber Redfin, Melania, Blada McKella, Autism Guy, Astro B057, Kamen Rider KFP, and Jonas RT. As for my Triple Kiss patrons, A Small Cookie, Artist 101, Atom Boy, Austin Sabatino, B Fast 2000, Boney's Network, Braden Kosherba, Brian Denna, Cam After Dark, Cameron Pedley, parentheses Liger 0Z9, Colo, Davey Wavy of the 78th Regiment, Dean Thornton, Deathy Dash, Delk Tross the Calcium Crusader, Delta Vortex, Dio Brando, Dylan with Long Thumbs, Ian, Fate, Geralt of Rizia, Jester John, Joshua Suruda, Joshua Zyanchkovsky, hope I got that right, Kagnaros, Kaiser Monarch, Ken Rodman, Midori, Millennia Goddess of Rot, Mama Munix, McP, Mighty Snack, Mr. Jaxo, Natalia Munoz, Nozarashi Kenpachi, Pope Onion, Proxy Fox, Riggs and Terror, Rudy Gator, Shade CLW, Smithy Killer, That One Trans Girl, The Munch, The Rukiri Savage, World Martini at gmail.com, Zach Carney, and Znaki Art Z. I'll see you next time on the Fail Box. Use my hashtag to be featured on stream, and tag my lovely assistant Thirsty for Chicken either on Blue Sky, the YouTube community tab, or my unofficial Discord server. And I'll see you next month for another round of Toy Transformers! You know no one likes you, right?
What?